Today, we're diving into the second part of the book, I Love You, Paramour, In Love with You, which was partially shared yesterday. Before we proceed with part 2, let's quickly review the first 4 of the 7 core steps designed to help you overcome the struggles of a fading love, a love that feels like not love with your partner, so you can rekindle affection and maintain a close bond. In the previous episode, we learned not to define our feelings with a single word, love, allowing us to understand its true nature through 3 types of love and 6 stages of loving. We discovered 3 principles for arguments that can actually resolve issues, along with 3 steps to guide you through conflict resolution. Step 3 taught us how to express love by understanding our partners and our own love languages, as well as how to maintain nonviolent communication. Finally, Step 4 focused on fostering intimacy between 2 people. Now, for Step 5, which begins this second part, the author guides us on how to confront the differences between 2 people by balancing love with our individual egos. Why is this balance crucial? Because once you both move past the intense infatuation phase in the later stages of a relationship, each person's ego gradually grows. Some might try to ignore these differences, pretending they don't exist, and maintain a facade of normalcy, yet their relationship lacks true intimacy. Others might detest differences, actively avoiding them. And then there are couples who engage in offensive and defensive tactics over their differences, leading to frequent arguments. Typically, couples face differences in 3 common patterns. 1. Control and submission. One partner controls, expecting the other to comply with their wishes, while the other submits. Gradually, the submissive partner loses control over their life, adhering to the other's demands out of habit. 2. Indifference and apathy. This is the I don't care what you do and you don't care what I do approach. Both partners do as they please, ignoring each other. 3. Mutual resentful sacrifice. One partner feels they are constantly yielding and living for the other, while the other feels they are making immense sacrifices for their partner. Both end up feeling deeply wronged and unappreciated, believing they are giving everything. Consequently, they fail to live the life they truly desire. In reality, all 3 of these approaches to dealing with differences can lead to a breakup. So, what should we do? The author suggests that the best way is to encourage your partner to be themselves. You must understand that your partner is not you, and everyone has their own life. You need to accept your partner's differences. There's a fascinating exercise called My Turn, Your Turn. Let me give you a concrete example to understand this exercise. Suppose you both have 2 days off on a weekend. You would take the lead on Saturday, meaning all activities and plans for that day follow your desires. Sunday, then, would be your partner's turn. For instance, on Saturday, you might want to go shopping and see a movie. On Sunday, you do whatever your partner wishes. You see, once you both accept this model, if your partner suggests going for a walk, which you might normally refuse, now, having adopted this model, you'll willingly go for that walk with them. When there's no internal resistance, you'll easily find joy in walks or activities you previously disliked. This is also an opportunity for both of you to understand each other better. When you're genuinely happy, your partner will feel it more readily. Practicing this exercise can help you both gradually understand each other's differences, step into each other's worlds, and find meaning and good intentions behind your partner's requests. This is an effective way to resolve differences. As you delve deeper, you might discover that sometimes relationship problems stem from past experiences and childhood traumas, or even that one or both of you might be struggling with depression. So, if your partner isn't genuinely cooperative in making changes, they might be facing psychological difficulties. Furthermore, the author advises that if you discover your partner has been unfaithful or betrayed your trust, Step 5, balancing love and self, becomes incredibly important. This step helps you understand what to do when confronted with such a profound difference and how to resolve the issue. The book offers numerous techniques and exercises, but as they are quite complex, I cannot detail all of them here. If you wish to try them, I encourage you to read the book. Step 6 in the 7 steps to rekindle love is giving together. Many arguments and conflicts in a relationship often harbor an internal trigger, a flashpoint. You need to understand that there are 2 types of flashpoints, negative and positive. Negative flashpoints are the small, petty, dissatisfying things in life that accumulate, waiting to overflow and explode. Conversely, there are also positive flashpoints, acts of giving. So, how do you identify negative flashpoints? The answer is to put yourself in your partner's shoes and think. Pay attention to the internal barriers between you, then take small, daily actions to change things. This, too, is an act of giving. For example, one morning you could write her a note reminding her to take her medication on time. Reinvigorate your lives with small, daily gestures and acts of giving attention, giving a surprise, giving gentle, loving words. As Lennon once described his wife, "Together with her, I pass through countless storms. Every year, I meet a completely new person in her. She is new, constantly changing. She is growing." Finally, we see that even after implementing all 6 steps, the journey of living together will inevitably have its ups and downs. It won't always be smooth sailing. Therefore, it's best to maintain a continuous learning attitude, which brings us to step 7. The author advises us to embrace continuous learning with 6 habits to nurture love when loving someone. 1. Invest more time in each other. 2. Share joys and laugh together every day. 3. Walk the talk. Don't just speak words of love but act on them. 4. Compliment each other and compromise appropriately. 5. Embark on new adventures together annually. 6. Grant each other personal space. These are the 7 steps to reignite and sustain love. After learning all 7 steps, you might wonder, should I now tell my partner about this painful feeling of love that feels like not love inside me? The book recounts a husband who confessed his feelings. "Every day I walk with my wife and children. The kids play happily in the house. Our family is well off. Everyone who looks at us thinks we're happy, but only I truly understand. I sit there, clearly feeling the despair in my heart." Another wife revealed, "On the surface, I'm busy taking care of my husband and children, seemingly happy and stable. But inside, I feel empty and heartbroken. I don't know how to face the next few decades. Why does my life continue like this? I am certain many people live this way." The author dedicates an entire final chapter to confession, advising us to be brave and let our partners know how we truly feel. If you are not honest with your partner, you will never have the chance to resolve the problem. Remember that the day you confess should avoid holidays or anniversaries, and you shouldn't confess in places that hold shared memories. The author suggests writing a letter to express yourself, as it can be more effective. He also believes that living separately or taking a break during conflict will only accelerate divorce or separation. However, if your partner insists on it, you need to accept it and learn to stabilize your daily life first. Strive to become more positive and healthier yourself. Crucially, do not overanalyze the petty details and actions from your past. Overanalysis is deeply damaging to yourself, your partner, and the relationship. If you are in too much pain, try meditation. Meditation can help you navigate pain most effectively. Also, don't dwell on guilt, thinking, "If I say I still love them but don't feel the same way I used to, does that make me a bad person? Am I betraying their love?" Guilt will only lead you down a path of self-blame or blaming your partner, ultimately solving nothing. If you are currently struggling with love that feels like not love, perhaps take some time to read this book to learn how to express and manage love and how to transform yourself through love using the 7 steps outlined. Indeed, if you are feeling utterly hopeless in love, unable to feel it, the author advises analyzing the problem with your partner. You could even read the book together. After reading it, both of you can reflect and openly discuss the issues. If it's hard to convince them to read, at least have them listen to this audio while commuting. Who knows, it might spark a conversation that allows you to delve deeper and resolve your problems. Remember that a good life is built on small, daily efforts to change. Once you navigate past this dangerous phase of love that feels like not love, there's a strong possibility you will enter a period of reigniting love. Regularly recall the beautiful moments when you first met, what falling in love felt like during the first 18 months, and then remember every meaningful, positive experience. Each of us should tell ourselves a good love story, meaning we should have a positive love script in our minds. Many people, when together, often think, "We'll break up sooner or later, we'll get divorced eventually." These thoughts gradually seep into your subconscious and become reality. They lead you to overanalyze, use defensive language and postures, and constantly protect your self-esteem and ego. You'll always bristle like a porcupine in front of your partner whenever conflict arises. Ultimately, things will worsen, and a breakup is the inevitable consequence. Therefore, always think positively, healthily, and maturely. You can learn to solve problems together, or you can learn to face failure. No matter what happens, even if you break up, you can still live a good life. The book contains a powerful line: "You are your partner's lover, and you are also yourself." In short, first learn to love yourself, and only then can you truly know how to love others. I hope everyone can confront their own relationship and marriage problems and be ready to find solutions. I sincerely hope you can be brave and write your own love story in the comments below. It doesn't have to be overly detailed, but if you have the heart to express it, it can be a way to find release for yourself and serve as a valuable lesson for others. We can share these emotions together, so you know it's time to face them. I believe that with curiosity, enlightenment, and positive thinking, you will resolve your relationship issues and live a happier life filled with more joy.